Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Thursday, March the 14th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This message may or may not be for you. I always like to talk about what's going on in the cosmos before jumping in with the cards. But before doing that, I would like to mention there is now an option to join the channel membership. If you'd like to be a channel member, I'd love to have you join us over there. Every Thursday, I go live at noon, and we do ascension chats. We do card pulls. Sometimes I do all zodiac sign reads. It's just a great place to grow and learn without any trolls in the comment section. So if you'd like to be a channel member, please feel free to go check it out. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, there is now a new web page for you to book at. So check out the video card links above throughout the video or down below in the description box. Let's get into it. So today we have the moon in Taurus. It's going to be forming a conjunction to Uranus. It's going to be squaring it up with Mars. And it is going to be sextile the Sun and Neptune, both of those energies in Pisces. And so I was shown this energy of the Judgment with the Magician connected to the moon conjunct Uranus. And so this is at the degree of 20 degrees, which is the energy of Judgment. With the moon squaring it up with Mars, there's this vibration of the King of Swords connecting to the Five of Wands. And with the moon sextile the Sun and sextile Neptune, we got the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Cups. Both of those energies came through in reversed. And we got the Ace of Wands with the Devil. So we are in a period of profound collective emotional shifts. And with these emotional shifts, there is likely going to be some unexpected events that leads us down the pathway of personal liberation. But these are going to be felt as maybe like a subconscious urge, a subconscious impulse. There could be some family disputes arising over the coming days, which could lead to a lot of relationship upsets. And I do feel there's going to be significant changes on the horizon connected to one-on-one relationships, especially when it comes to these unexpected insights that many of us have been receiving. And so I feel right now we're in this advanced ability to tap into this inner wisdom that's been coming through. And the energy really is encouraging some deep self-reflection, a period of self-evaluation, to be able to tap into this creative thinking to manifest the new. And so we can't manifest the new clinging to control or holding on to something that we need to let go of. And so we got to navigate these intense emotions. I think everybody's feeling a little extra irritable with Mercury and Aries. There's a lot of root chakra energy coming through connected to conflicts and power struggle dynamics. And this is where we need to learn to assert personal leadership. And I do feel there's a lot of exposure connected to betrayal. Many are feeling defeated as we face all of these internal conflicts. And so I just feel many have likely just gone through a huge fallout of some sort, or maybe somebody's done you dirty recently. So how can you kind of take a step back, maintain a certain level of calmness, and instill those boundaries? Because we kind of got a blending of Pisces, Aries, Taurus energy playing out collectively. And so we kind of do need to break away from this karmic isolation. So usually when you're in a karmic cycle, you're going to be isolated with just that person in order for that person to mirror back to you what it is you need to break free from. And so we really need to prioritize our emotional well-being this week, because there is a lot of harsh judgmental energy coming through. It's feeling very heavy, very shadowy, very karmic when it comes to people that are lacking empathy and understanding. And so I just feel like a major dose of like a reality check. You could be dealing with somebody with a sharp tongue with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse coming out. And so oftentimes we do find it difficult to express our emotions. And this is all stemming back to childhood. So I just feel in the energies, a major wake-up call, a need to face any underlying issues that you keep sweeping under the rug. And this is going to create a lot of extra emotional sensitivity. You do want to be aware of temptation. Be aware of temptation, 444 on the timer. Be aware of materialism and bondage. And so there is a powerful attraction energy that I felt with the Ace of Wands and the Devil. with the Sun conjunct Neptune. And so we got to remember both of these energies in Pisces. Pisces rules illusion. And so there is a very powerful devilish attraction going on here that could be very dangerous, very problematic, and there is a need to release these lustful desires. And so I feel somebody just desperately wants to hold on to something that really isn't good for them. So re-examine your own personal motivations. Get honest with yourself. Is this attraction actually based on genuine feelings, or is it simply lust or infatuation? And so addictions can skew our perceptions. Unhealthy patterns are definitely being highlighted when it comes to these attachments. And so if you succumb to any temptations, get ready to face a major pitfall over the coming days. So let's jump right in with the cards, guys. Let's see what else needs to come through for a message today. And we're going to jump right in with the Illumination Oracle deck. Yeah, there is an emotional storm brewing. So you're going to want to watch your words. There is definitely some type of ending or loss. And so I also feel somebody here is going through a major emotional storm. And this is allowing them to connect to their crossed over loved one. So there could be a death in the family coming up. I hate to say it. But if you look at this card, we got all the graves. And so there could be an ancestor or ancestors on the other side guiding you through this emotional exploration. And you know what they say, after the storm comes the illumination. And so I do feel a light is shining down on some deep emotional energies that need to come to the surface. So let's get right into it, guys, and let's see what else needs to come through. We got the vacation card. So there could have been a realization going away on vacation. This is also the energy of needing to take a step back. We've got children involved in a situation here. We got intimacy. I also feel inner child wounds has really affected somebody when it comes to being able to connect intimately with another. And we do have a toxic karmic attachment here. And so is it love or is it attachment, right? And so oftentimes many people go into these trauma bonded relationships. They call it twin flame. It's toxic as shit. And so, and you know, it's not real twin flame when it's rooted in attachment, right? And so there is an ending and a loss, I feel, connected to some type of attachment. And I do feel somebody really needs to fix some intimacy issues connected to some inner child wounding here. I always hear that song, I Wear My Sunglasses at Night, when this card comes through. And so we could have somebody spying, watching as they go through this heart healing, taking a step back. Maybe there was a recent exposure, going away on vacation, doesn't have to be. But there is this energy of a fresh start around the corner. Purple, I feel third eye activations. I also feel a rebirth. And we are coming up on Easter. So Easter is going to be, I think, like April 1st weekend. Again, and I think it was like Good Friday was on April 1st, I believe about 3 Easters ago. So there might be something rounding completion from about 3 years ago, but it's kind of time to take a risk. Somebody here might need to take a risk and seek forgiveness, maybe from their children that they've deeply hurt. But there is definitely this energy of a rejection. There's a rejection. I think somebody's really withheld, rejecting somebody or walking away from somebody because of some fleeting depression, I feel. And so there is a need to heal some heart, and I feel somebody is really drawn to embracing changes and maybe rebalancing a situation with somebody that maybe they've ghosted and left on red for quite some time. And so this rejection might need to be not only with somebody in a one-on-one relationship, but it might be a need to reject an entire social circle. And somebody's really withheld doing that. Maybe due to some type of illusion, but something feels like it's brewing underneath the surface. And somebody, I feel, has left somebody on red. And we've got this temperance angel coming through. So divine timing is saying it's time to make amends. I feel somebody dismissed you. Somebody here is feeling really bad for the way that they treated somebody. Maybe they abandoned their children. Maybe they abandoned the mother of their child. Maybe they kept somebody in the dark and left them out for a long time. An apology is in order. An apology is definitely in order. Maybe somebody wishes they were a better friend. Maybe somebody wishes they said they loved you when they had the chance. Maybe somebody did betray your trust. But I just want to say too, sorry sometimes isn't enough. Sorry sometimes just isn't enough. But there is some type of karmic completion with the World card. Somebody might need to travel to fix something that's broken. And there is illumination of, I feel, a very painful karmic ending. Maybe somebody was gone away for a long time, or they should have told you something earlier. But somebody has really made a mess of a situation here. So let's dig deeper in with the tarot, and let's see what else is going on here. Seven of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. Well, somebody's all done in some type of romantic illusion. We got a love bomber. We got a love bomber here. We got a future faker here. The Knight of Cups in reversed is fickle. Yeah, they come in hot and heavy. They come in flirtatious. They want you to fall in love. This is your love bomber. This is somebody that has likely got narcissistic tendencies. They like to come in and sweep somebody off their feet. They like to create a sudden love affair. They like to create confusion and illusion. And I feel somebody has really procrastinated when it comes to moving forward from a loveless situation. And so there is definitely a rejection here. Let's get into it. Let's do 9 cards and see what needs to come through. We got the Lovers. There is definitely an unexpected choice in love. And so we did come here to embrace true love. We came here to embrace true love, deep, intimate friendships. But we do have to be willing to make a choice from the heart. And if we're not intimately connected with self, it makes it difficult to intimately connect with another. So we get the Lovers, we get the Strength reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo. You could have prominent Gemini, Leo in your chart. And then we get the Page of Wands. Somebody here is definitely in their pride and their ego. There's a lack of assertiveness. I feel somebody might have lost their personal power because they were betrayed by a previous lover. We get the King of Coins. The dead central energy is Taurus. Wise Counsel in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. We get the Ego in reverse. So somebody is breaking the chains from some type of entrapped situation, maybe with a Taurus or a Capricorn, but there is a need to break free from some addictions or some unhealthy patterns or habits in order to choose a path that will support happiness. So I feel we've got a masculine here needing to choose between two. And this masculine feels like he's probably pretty accomplished. He might be doing well for himself, seems very grounded, might have accomplished a certain level of financial security and prosperity. And he needs to release a burden. We've got a masculine making a decision, I feel, a long-term decision. And likely releasing a situation that just isn't aligned with them anymore. And so there could be an ending here when it comes to a long-standing commitment that's lacking spiritual unity, that's lacking like a spiritual-minded sense, like a group sense. And so I think somebody's really prayed for answers from the divine to see what is best for them. And I feel a masculine getting ready to accept responsibility. Maybe breaking free from a poor choice or a situation that they've been trapped in. We could also have somebody that's really worked hard and maybe overworking to make that money, which is likely creating some type of stress or health problems. And this is like a major release. So we could have somebody that's really looked at a situation as black and white, not wanting to see the blurred lines in between. And overall energy, we do get the Six of Wands. So there is victory. Maybe we've got a masculine bringing forward some type of public recognition. But I do feel an award, a reward after a very challenging period. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? We got that King of Swords. So there is a masculine here in a situation that they're really not dedicated to. They're really not loyal to a situation. I feel they're apprehensive. I think they received poor advice. And they tried to remain fair-minded in a situation. And I think they're bored. They're discontent. They're not communicating clearly. They're in a very unhealthy, unemotional relationship. And they're definitely not emotionally available. And there is a final ending here. And so we got a King of Swords putting the final nail in the coffin when it comes to a situation they're really not dedicated to. And I do feel there's this energy of like a guardian angel watching over somebody, encouraging them to end a very dramatic situation, but it will require speaking up in order to go towards new happiness. And so we got a masculine here that really needs to get a weight off their shoulder to end an addiction or to end a situation with a melodramatic person. And there is a major karmic rebalancing going on. And so I do feel there's a masculine getting ready to stand up for what he believes in. Maybe they tried to see all sides of a situation. Libra energy can be very indecisive in its shadow self. But there's a masculine here getting ready to come forward with truth and is coming from a place of integrity. And I don't think they're telling anybody that they're getting ready to take a risk. So I think get ready for an unexpected departure or arrival. We've got a masculine that's finding his confidence to passionately go after something or someone, because the energy is definitely feeling restless when it comes to a new start. And so there's a masculine here, maybe Pisces, maybe with some earth. We could have Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo. But we do have a masculine here that is starting to realize that they got to do what's best for them. They got to do what's best for them. And I do feel they know it's time to take action. It's the energy of act now, think later when it comes to a passionate relationship. But you're going to have to trust your instincts, and you're going to want to stay focused. And so this might not all come full circle until Taurus season. I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. So let's clarify the Hierophant in reverse. This might also be going towards a relationship that won't compare to traditional methods that many people adhere to, but there is a brand new beginning here. There's an amazing new opportunity here to face your inner ego, to face any conflicts that might have been caused by others. We get the 5 to the Ace. We got a 6 of Wands. So we do have victory after somebody walks away from a dramatic situation that really isn't worth their time. But it will require you to stand up for yourself. And so we've got a masculine here that I feel is lacking motivation, maybe lacking inspiration. And so we got the King of Swords upright, the King of Coins upright. The King of Wands reversed is somebody angry. I feel somebody is getting very angry as something is shining a spotlight down on some type of betrayal when it comes to a missed opportunity. Oh yeah, a spotlight is shining down on something. So I do feel we could have had somebody that walked away from a situation that could have brought them a lot of abundance, a lot of joy. Something about this Lionsgate, this 8-8 portal, I feel we've got a masculine here that was so afraid of giving up independence. And now they want to rush back to somebody in the past. And they're saying, hey, I'm bossed up. I'm an emperor now. I'm so sorry. I abandoned you in your time of need. Can we please find compromise? I've released a situation or a person that's been holding me back. I've gone through a spiritual transformation, and now I'm ready to give up my independence. So I feel somebody is being guided by spirit to take decisive action. I also feel a masculine here cutting out a situation with somebody that is toxic, codependent, just is relentless with trying to hold on to somebody. But this masculine is like, no, I'm all done. I'm all done. I'm cutting my cords. I'm cutting my losses, and I'm moving on to something new. So let's look at the victory. Let's clarify the victory, and then we'll close off with a message for the collective. Oh, there's victory after making a decision. And so I feel somebody's in a connection where the party's over. There's nothing left to celebrate. There's like a need to find peace. So we got somebody definitely at the crossroads, needing to make a decision, needing to go through some heart healing. I feel there's great sadness with all endings, and endings hurt. Whether they're a healthy ending, a toxic ending, all endings hurt, right? All endings hurt, but all endings do lead to new beginnings. And so somebody here also needs to heal a misunderstanding with somebody. And then we get the Queen of Cups. So we've got somebody here that has definitely waited a long time for this deep, loving connection. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We could have a card reader. We could have a psychic here. Somebody that receives psychic insights. And I do feel get ready to receive a message if you're this Queen of Cups. Because somebody is all done being confused. Somebody is ready to drop all of their defenses. And I do feel somebody is getting ready to come in with an outpouring of emotions, because I think in the past they weren't trustworthy, they weren't honorable. So there's a realignment here, and somebody is getting the rug pulled out from under them, and there is a wake-up call. So somebody is walking away from a situation that they don't want to be in. They don't really love being there. I think it's really skewed their perception and their reputation. Somebody here might have, you know, had a fall from grace when it comes to their reputation, because they didn't plan wisely. They didn't go towards the abundance that was presented. They didn't go towards their wish fulfillment with their true partner. And so there's an embarrassing secret coming out, is what it feels like. So let's get a closing message. Let's get a closing message with the past life lesson deck. So what is the past life lesson here? Greed. We've got a masculine here that I feel could be facing a challenge with somebody that's clinging to them because of the material possessions. And we could have a masculine here that has not wanted to face the challenges of an ending because they too have been clinging to possessions, and they've allowed greed to have possessions over them. But a true father, a true masculine, a true emperor will be the provider. and the protector of a family. So let's get one last message. What is the lesson here? What is the lesson here? Ooh, we get impaired. We get a lawyer energy. And so I feel somebody really has been defending their stuff, right? And so there might be an estate that needs to be settled or divorce papers needing to be signed. But I feel somebody here has really suffered with some type of impairment. So alcohol, drug abuse. Somebody might have really created limiting conditions externally due to some toxic addictions here. And so I feel a breaking away because we got somebody here stepping into mastery, and maybe they're going towards being single for a while. But I feel we're entering a very unconventional period. So allow your guidance, your intuitive guidance to move you forward, because your intuition will always know. So get ready to tirelessly put in the work to cultivate a new cycle, a new foundation. And I do feel something about reaching the masses. And that's kind of what I got today, guys. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.